Thomas, the tight end, is really important.
Really like him. He's really the guy that I think is going to be one of the actuators to this offense. If he could stay healthy, he could be a big-time performer for this Washington team.
Sam Howell has been given the keys at quarterback to begin the season. His lone NFL appearance in the regular season was a start and a win against Dallas last season after Washington had been eliminated. Now the enemy comes over after a decade in Kansas City. Of course, his team won the Super Bowl last year. Underneath, catches made by Jahan Dotson, the second in the game from the secondary. McLaurin in motion. Matched up with Clark, the rookie. Safety blitz from Kayvon Wallace. Sam Howell over the middle, and it's through the hand spot. That's why you think Thomas is important here.
Yeah, and this is just little jitters, but I love the blitz, no pressure, and look at that ball. Perfectly on the money, Thomas, but you never see the quarterback, Sam Howell, waver for a young quarterback.
Fake to Robinson. Time for Howell. Comes back to the ball. His receiver is Jahan Dotson to the 48-yard line. Screen. Here's Curtis Samuel. They're going to do a lot of this season.
Different positions.
Second down and 9. Howell lets it fly, and a good job by
Thomas just right here on the edge. He's whipping out to the outside, and ball is on him. But like you said, Kayvon Wallace just breaking on this ball. Look at the timing, right, as he's...
Gannon in Philadelphia, the 4th-round pick in 2020 by the Eagles. Third down and 9 for Howell from near midfield. Blitz coming from Arizona. They find a man in space in Samuel, and he gets rallied to by bringing heat.
I want you to look at the back end of this because they're bringing heat. This is zero coverage, right? Nobody in there, all man-to-man. You get it out there, and now you have to rely on the tackle. Beautifully done by San Francisco in the Super Bowl as well. So
prior,
they've had some success.
From the 9, Howell. Couldn't get it to Thomas in space, and Cameron Thomas chases him, and Kaiser White bangs into the quarterback, Howell, and the hit from White.
Well, not might have been. That is a late hit. He's out of bounds right here.
Easy.
Up high to the head. And that's one. I mean, that's just a flag. I don't care what league you're playing. You can be playing pop.
Now, because it was the result of a penalty, he is allowed to come back the very next play. If it weren't a penalty, he would have had to have been off the field for one play. And he comes back and finds Logan Thomas, who is
also understanding routes and what the quarterback is seeing at the same time.
Howell. They roll the pocket for him, and he finds Jahan Dotson.
So Lion to Dotson.
Personal foul, illegal use of the helmet, number 34 of the defense. 15-yard penalty to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Again, these have been 2 fairly easy helmet calls. Again, the language is now
extra 15 yards. That keeps drives alive, and that leads to scoring opportunities.
So into plus territory goes Washington. Second down and long from midfield. Howell looking deep this time. Taking a shot from McLaurin against Marco Wilson. Incomplete, and a flag is thrown.
Well, there he is right there, the guy you want to go after, McLaurin.
Pass interference, number 20.
Those things are good things when you're talking offense. See the one-on-one, go out
at the 3. Howell. Plenty of time. Stopping, throwing to the end zone for Robinson, and a touchdown.
Well, just stay right here with him. There he is, Robinson, and perfect protection. Look, you're reading the right side, going through your progressions. Nothing's open. Now watch him twist his body around to give himself a throwing motion.
Those yards were free, but Sam Howell, a little improv on the perimeter to find Robinson. Obviously, that's what a lot of the commander staff has told us since we saw him last year. Let's see if he shows it off here. He's under pressure. Lecky Fotu giving chase, and Howell will try to get back to the line, turn it up the field, so it ends up being a loss for Howell. He throws it to Thomas, and he's got space to try to get the first down. A penalty flag is thrown.
Here, coming off the ball, and you're just going to see him. This is kind of a little ticky-tack to me. I mean, I'm not quite sure. I think you give yourself a chance to compete on third down.
Now looking to throw, stepping up in the pocket, dancing, firing off the hand of Logan. L.J. Collier, the former Seattle Seahawk, now with Arizona. Actually called 91. It should be 93, Jonathan Ledbetter.
These are just dumb penalties. I mean,
Rallis cannot be pleased with this. A fresh set of downs for Howell. Trying to take a shot. Wobbly pass is picked off. That's taken away by a budding super.
Line of scrimmage, you're thinking, man, he is going to come down here. He's going to rush the passer. Bam, he fakes it. And then he's got that awareness because he played middle linebacker. He's got that spatial awareness, that feel for that drop back. And there it is, tip ball. It's going the other way. That's
fresh set of downs from the 36 for Washington. Deep drop. Sam Howell stepping away from the pressure and taking off. And he's going to slide.
The coach's son, he's one of those guys that really stepped up into the middle of that thing, still looking downfield and then able to escape.
Another third and short for Washington. Howell fires, got a man. It's McLaurin, and he's inside the 40 of Arizona, but the ball came out. It's recovered by one.
Yeah, right here, this is McLaurin right there on the top of the screen, and you see a little switch release there as he's running that over route. Sam Howell in the middle of that pocket, taking that pressure, delivering the strike.
Simpson is out. They've got Wallace in there for him at safety. Fresh set of downs. Outside to Samuel. And a great job in space by Marco Wilson.
Ring players on this roster.
Howell, another deep drop, stepping up and firing, and it is caught for a first down in the red zone. Down inside the 20.
Well, we talked about the toughness. We've talked about the calm demeanor. Look at the pocket presence. Keeps his eyes downfield, slides around in that pocket, and then you just got that deep over route by Turner. Great, excited about this, and is right where Washington should be, back as a centerpiece franchise.
Their best starting field position of the day in plus territory, and Terry McLaurin adds about 10 more yards. Stronger handshakes from Joshua Harris there, and a lot of happiness around this organization as Howell gets wrapped up in Landover.
And you see the representation, Riggins and Darryl Green jerseys and Griffin jerseys and Charles Mann jerseys. It's exciting.
On second down, Howell throws behind McLaurin. That
one right here is in the slot, but this is wide open, and this is just an errant throw. I mean, hit Thompson. It hit him right in the head, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not even looking. That is
out of the game at 3rd and 10. Howell under pressure, and he's going to go down. Dennis.
Yeah, well, when you're going right here, there's Gardeck one-on-one with the tight end, Logan Thomas. You see him do the hand flash right there, but gives up the edge, the soft edge. And let me tell you, when you're a defensive...
Also graduates of that school, so a lot of roots for the Arizona front office here as well. Sam Howell, that's a rifle shot over the middle to Jahan Dotson.
Think of their young quarterback, right? They're not afraid.
They're from deep in their own territory throwing it. And again, that's a good pass.
Picked on Wilson, on McLaurin right here, and it's just really good. Out of his back pedal, drive him.
Play through the back of the receiver, even if you're going through the ball. Slant, Thomas on.
Well, I will tell you this. Meeting with Jonathan Gannon, he was complete.
In the preseason across the board. They've played well on defense today. They'll bring 4 on this 3rd down. Howell under pressure, that ball's out, and it could be a score, and it is! Touchdown from the Arizona defense.
This kind of stuff, there he is on the edge. Now watch him, set him up high, bam, spin back inside, and then pursuit creating the turnover, and Thomas right there, Johnny on the spot to scoop it up for the score.
Dennis Gardeck had played just 209 snaps on defense last down to Robinson. From the 19. Howell has a man. It's Samuel who bobbled it, controlled it, and took it out.
Adjustments at halftime, but not Eric Bieniemy. He is all about pressing the envelope.
And going deep, but too tall. Forge on that call sheet. He just had the final say, is all. Howell again connects to Thomas. And Sam Howell, in his first opening day start, given the keys to this offense, led them on the opening touchdown drive. He's found a bunch of different receivers so far, but the turnover's a little bit of a problem as of late.
Well, you get the tip ball there. That's one that you don't really put on the quarterback, and then you've got to secure the ball. Two hands on the ball when you're under duress and pressure. There's the
2-yarder, trying to get a few more yards, but remember, no timeouts. 8 back in coverage. Howell over the middle, a dangerous pass. Comfortable range of Joey Slye. Howell, sideline, it is caught. It's Samuel, and they get in the field goal range. Howell can't take a sack here, and smartly will toss 5 as the offensive coordinator. Howell underneath, and he's got a man in Thomas near the 30. Howell underneath again, and he shoots here when it's raining this hard. Especially on a shotgun snap to Howell, who gets eaten up. It is Carl.
They're turning a 3-man slide out to here, and guess what? Center Nick Gates, he goes away from the slide for a second. Sadiq goes to help his left tackle. That's perfectly done by the guard. You'll see that and think, oh, what has he done?
Kayvon Wallace back in for Arizona at safety. Howell being chased. Somehow slips away. I don't know how he got away from that one. There is a flag thrown on the play. The ball's function. I'll be curious how this plays out.
Charles right here. You can see him in combination. That, let me just tell you, from one left guard to another, that is not holding.
A little extension maybe at the end. I'm not sure.
I don't want to hear about your extension, Adam.
I understand. It'll be 3rd down and 25. Oh, that's a little bit dangerous.
Watch this right here. The back comes through there. Watch him trip the left guard. You see those feet? You can see Sadiq Charles go after his ankle right.
From the 25 is where Washington starts this drive as the rain is lightened up. Sam Howell. Fairly calm. Flag is thrown. He gets out of the pocket and gets away from the pressure and then slides ahead.
So back into a rhythm. Get about 6, 7, 8 yards here.
And they'll try to use it with the screen. Oh, that's through the hands.
Boy, it slipped through everybody's, right? Out of the hands of Sam Howell, through the hands of Robinson, and then right through the hands of Jalen Thompson. And he's going to get a mouthful of turf on that as he goes down. Watch his face mask just dig in. Been impressed with this defense of the Cardinals.
Very much
so. So aggressive.
And speaking of which, here comes that blitz. And that was the
Jalen Thompson almost picks it off. You're coming off the edge right here, over here with, I mean, look at everybody. Here comes Thompson in there. Thomas off the edge.
Thomas, who had the scoop and score.
Something simple.
3rd and 20. Howell was looking downfield. He finds Logan Thomas and the former Arizona. Howell rolls out. Looking and tosses it away. Held up against Bieniemy. 3rd down and goal. It's Howell stepping up. It's Howell on the move. Tie game. Touchdown.
Well, great move by Howell here. They're running this mesh concept, so receivers from the left going to the right, vice versa. The left are going to the left going to the right.
The drive that Eric Bieniemy was brought in to dial up, and why they gave Howell the keys, the movement, the improvisation, the touchdown, and the lead.
All around backs, one of the best football players ever had a chance to play with.
9 minutes left. Here's Howell. Dumps it off, and a nice catch by Robinson, but in the back ball, he's in there right now, next to Gates. He's playing for Cosme, who came off the field. Screen on third down for Gibson with blockers. Gibson, he's got the first down.
It's all about timing. Watch these guys right inside here. Look at the timing. 1,000, 1,000. Escape. Now go find some blocks. Give your back a chance and let Gibson.